Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about a very cool, very small and compact pinhole camera, the Ranica 35S. So before I give you my thoughts of this, I'll just show you some footage of me out and about shooting with this very funky little camera. So why do I say Ranica instead of Ranica? Because Ranica is apparently the proper way to pronounce it, and it means morning, hence the little sunrise logo there, see? So that's why it's called a Ranica. So very nice little compact pinhole camera. I really like the design of it. My wife says it looks like a pair of binoculars, and she's not wrong. It's made of 3D printed plastic and plywood, and it gives it a really nice minimalist look. So I thought I'd show you a bit of a closer look at this 35S. And you got your shutter with a pinhole here. Pinhole's F value is 173, with a field of view roughly about 27mm on a 35mm film. To open it up, you just obviously undo the bottom here all the way till it pops out. Open it up, and then inside you put your film. You tape your leader to this. Make sure your counter is pointing upright. Close everything up. Wind it 2 times on, so that would be 1, 2, and then you're all ready to go. And after each shot you wind on again, 1 rotation, and then you're ready for your next shot. Rotation, next shot, and so on. Very easy to use, very simple. These two also pop out, they're magnetised, and that's it really. Nothing much else to say, it's easy peasy to use. And as you can see, it's ridiculously small, it fits in the palm of your hand. So what are my thoughts? I really like it. Now, I'm not really one to be shooting 35mm a lot. It takes me ages to get through a roll of film, for example, and I do tend to find myself rushing to finish the roll off, particularly for a video. But I actually don't have a 35mm pinhole camera on me, and I was really attracted to the design of this because it's just really, really slick design. The other thing attracted to me was the sheer compactness of it. You could just throw it in your pocket, just keep it there, and anytime you might see something you want to take an image of, you just get it out, take an image, and then move on. They usually say the best camera that you have is the one that you always have with you. So this is a good example. Now, a standout feature for me with this is its shutter. This is probably one of the better shutter designs I've seen on a pinhole camera, because you just gently lift and it's still covering the pinhole, and then you pull it up, and then when you're done, tap it down. This is very good, particularly on 35mm, to eliminate shake. So overall, I really like the design of this camera, its compactness. I really like the shutter mechanism, but there is 2 little oversights. One on my part and one on the part of the design of the camera itself. First of all, I'm quite used to medium format and large format with pinhole photography. My brain was working on those when I was framing my shots. This is 35mm, so you're going to have a bit more of a crop. But now I've gone through my first test roll, I know what to expect and how to frame it now. So hopefully the next time I'll, do a better job. So that's oversight number 1. Oversight number 2, if you notice in my images, not all of them, but most of them, there's a white blotch in the centre. And that's because there's an ever so slight design fault, and I'll show you. You open it up. So if you look at this base screw, the top of it is silver, and when you screw it into the gate, and it goes all the way, you can see it there. So when light goes through the pinhole in the gate, it bounces on that base screw there, hitting the film in the centre. So Pavel at Ranica really apologised about it, and he's now rectified it by making sure the top is blacked out. Another fix you can do yourself if you've got one of these or similar is to put some electrical tape covering this area here, because the screw doesn't go all the way to the top, or even fill it a little bit with some black material, and then that will prevent that from happening in the future. So I'm going to do that. So I found this 35S really, really fun to use. Now, I'm not really a 35mm pinhole shooter, just on the basis that I never found the images to be as sharp as, say, medium format or large format pinhole photography. But saying that, I found the images to be not bad at all on this, pretty sharp for a 35mm pinhole camera. So you could say I've been converted by this. For me, it's going to always be loaded up with 35mm film. It's going to be always in my pocket when I'm out and about. If I see something I want to take an image of, I could just whip it out, take that image and move on. Even if it takes me a whole year to get through a roll, so be it. But this thing will always be with me. And like I said, the best camera you have is the one that's always with you. And if you want a camera like that, a pinhole camera like that, couldn't go wrong with this. So yeah, highly recommended. So I'll leave some links in the description below about the Ranica and their website, and hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, smash that like button and also subscribe if you haven't. I'm hoping to get to at least 1,000 subscribers in the next few months, hopefully. And if you enjoyed today's video, thank you again for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye for now.